Good morning, Technosphere. It's not morning. And I maintain this delusion that I'm going to, at some point, like, get up and do this in the morning and have a conversation with all the people that go to work. And it's not going to happen because I never get up in the morning. Because I do get up in the morning sometimes, but I never do anything because I'm too busy struggling with the fact that I have woken up and that it is a day. So today, I thought I'd consider why everything's so fucked up again, because there isn't much else to think about, is there? I mean, one could look at the flowers and be amazed by the progress of nature. One could look at the skies and maintain awe at the goings-on in the celestial world. But the reality is, of its personal daily experience, that the goings-on in the celestial world don't really, in any kind of cognitive way, impact my daily life experience. I mean, it may be that I am seriously impacted by the moon and the placing of the planets and blah, 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 and all that. But knowing it makes fuck all difference. And my life is largely dominated by the interactions I have to have with the humans that I know. Which is never an easy thing. And it's particularly difficult when you have some blood relationship to those people. In Confucian times, it was said there was a thing called the 3 obediences. And this was the 3 obediences that a woman was subjected to throughout her life. So when she was a child, she was subjected to having to be obedient to her father. Then when she was an adult, she was having to be subjected to being obedient to her husband. And then when she's grown up and old, she is subjected to having to be obedient to her sons. And I have to say, regardless of my position as a 21st century supposedly free Westerner, I can relate. Because, well, obviously, I'm not very good at being obedient, but my lack of obedience and my lack of acceptance of my son's behaviour causes big fat problems, and they hate me. And oh, hello, David. Are you at work or are you in the bedroom? And I'm waving at David. I discovered the 3 obediences because Nichiren Daishonin talks about them. And he says to this woman, you as a woman have thrown off the 3 obediences. And so I had to look them up. And yeah, they're the people that keep you under manners your whole life, basically. And I would love to say that these things... Mitsu, hello! I would really, really love to say... And I have pretended a lot of the time that I was not subject to these archaic ideas, and that we had moved on as a people and a race from the idea that women are subject to obedience from their fathers, husbands and sons. However, I would be fucking deluded because I'm 54. I might be 55, and I live with my sons. And I recently had 3 of them in the building. And because that, I could not get laid. It just wasn't feasible. And who's gonna want to come around and shag you when you live with your fucking children? No one. That's who. And like this offends me, actually, because even when I was a teenager, right, I could get laid, and well, I was young then, and I didn't mind fucking shagging in parks. But I'm a bit beyond that now, and I want to get fucked in my bed at home and be able to make as much noise as I want. And I can't, because I am subject still to the third obedience. Because if my sons hear me having the kind of sex that I want to have, they're going to find that problematic. I'm not quite sure why. Because their sexual politics and mine are so far apart that I think somebody else might have fucking brought them up. But, yeah, they won't like it. It will make them uncomfortable. So, this bitch is not getting hers. Hence, she's a cunt.